Hey everyone, what's good? This is Bizcoon coming back with another reaction, this time to someone known as wavywebsurf, whom I've watched a few videos of in my spare time some time ago. It's been a while since I've seen his content. He makes a lot of true crime related things, but it has been a while. Today, we're going to be reacting to part of a video that he uploaded about the disturbing crimes of nerdy conventions. We are specifically going to react to this part down here about furries stopping domestic violence, which, as you can clearly see, I have a furry avatar. Something that you guys should know is I'm not actively involved in the furry community, like, whatsoever. And this is something that I've mentioned more than once. Like, I don't have a fur affinity account, and I don't have a fursuit, and I've never gone to a convention. And quite frankly, I have no intention on making a fur affinity count anytime soon. Whether or not I'll ever go to a convention is honestly very unlikely. And as for a fursuit, I've thought about it more than once, at least for like special occasions, but I don't really have one, mostly because they're very expensive. But then again, I just spent $600 on an avatar, a 3D avatar, which should be ready any day now. I don't know when and I don't know where, but it should be done soon. But, regarding the furry community as a whole, I honestly have a lot of grievances with the community. Like, it's no secret that they have a lot of notoriety because of the very loud side that is like very sexual in nature. Now, I'm not going to say that I don't have feelings, but I've made the point that those feelings shouldn't be of anyone's business, or at the very least they don't need to be of anyone's business. I believe in keeping certain things to yourself, exhibiting certain level of like modesty and chastity and self-control. I value those things within myself, and I really wish that the community could do the same, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. Granted, sexual aspects of fandoms exist in all fandoms. I mean, there's a reason why Rule 34 exists. Rule 34 exists in all communities. Literally, Rule 34 is, if it exists, there's porn of it. And I know YouTube doesn't want us to say that, but I'm not making any money off this video, so I don't care. And I really want to make a video about my grievances with the community, because I definitely have a lot of, I guess, not so nice things to say, but right now, that's a little later on, depending on how far I can take this channel. But before we get started, I recently made a video about YouTube's algorithm changing. Now, I don't know if anything's changed at all. My recent Shoe on Head video has actually been doing pretty well, better than I expected given the circumstances, but please be sure to not only check out wavywebsurf in his original video, since I'm only going to be reacting to the one part, so it shouldn't really take that long, and then when you're done, come back here and leave a like, watch this video all the way through, leave a comment, subscribe, and all that stuff, and let us go ahead and see. We'll watch the intro, and then we'll skip ahead.
From furry ball pits to TwitchCon spinal injuries and stalkers at anime expos, tournaments and conventions have been host to a wide range of scandals over the years. And yeah, you guys might know the big ones, but today I've got an obscure collection for you.
I don't really know that much about conventions and how they operate. I've never been to a convention. I mean, at least not to my knowledge. Well, I have been to like major like events, if you want to call them, like some DDR tournaments with lots of people attending them, and I've been to some Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game regionals like twice, where there's always a lot of people there, but I've never really encountered any, like, I guess, criminal activity, if you want to say that. But I know that this type of stuff can and will happen, and in this context, since we're analyzing the section about the furries stopping domestic violence, I do remember the story about a furry convention being subject to, like, a chemical attack by an unknown assailant that I don't even know if they ever caught, to be honest. And it makes, and so you wonder, it makes me wonder if I'll ever attend a convention, but as I've said before, it's highly unlikely that I'll ever attend a convention.
The missing magic cards. Well,
okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and skip on over. This will probably be a very short video, but it's something that I wanted to do for a little while, but there are some other things that got in my way, and it is only just now that I'm able to get to this. Now, I could react to the rest of the video if I wanted to, but right now I just want to focus on this.
May have been the victims in the zombie walk story, but in our next case, a group of furries banded together and went on the attack. Furries beat the shit out of a domestic abuser.
Wait, I think, no, this scene actually looks familiar. There's something about this, I feel like I've seen this before. Like, I don't remember where, and I don't remember when, but let's see.
FurCon is an annual furry convention held in San Jose, California, where thousands of furry enthusiasts...
What the hell are they doing? I don't want to see this. No, do you understand what I'm talking about? Stuff like... No, that motherfucker was twerking, and I'm like... Yeah, I mentioned I have grievances, alright? This... Whatever the hell was going on there, that's one of the grievances that I have.
Enthusiasts flock to masquerade as the...
Apparently they're all doing it, so I highly doubt I'll ever be attending a convention anytime soon.
Their animal avatars. While typical headline stories about furries involve pedophilia or animal abuse, this one actually has the furries shutting down an abuser. It all takes place...
Yeah, there's, once again, more grievances to discuss. Good lord, no. I really want to make a video about all of my frustrations that I have with the community, but right now, it's not a good time.
It's on the evening of January 18th, just outside of the FurCon venue. Witnesses on the street reported seeing a car burning out and driving erratically in a hotel parking lot just up the road on South Market Street. The car then takes to the main road, and furries who were lingering about suddenly hear a woman screaming for help, yelling, "Get out, get out, get out." The vehicle parked...
No, I swear, I feel like I've seen this before, but I don't know where.
Close by FurCon, and that's when the group of furries saw that inside the vehicle, a young woman was in the driver's seat, and she was being beaten on by a male passenger, the guy punching her in the face multiple times. Little did this guy know, he had picked the absolute worst place to domestic assault.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, no, there's this joke or something like that. If anyone has ever seen the Nickelodeon edition of Doug, there was this one time where I think Doug went to Mr. Bones' house since the foreign exchange student was taking residence there, and Mr. Bone is part of a group of yodelers, where he mentioned yodelers are a tight-knit group. They look after their own. And I think we can accurately describe furries in this context.
As these furries were no joke.
My whole life, a bunch of Taekwondo and Shotokan karate.
Enraged, the animal pack swarmed the car, ripping the assailant from his seat and onto the curb. A person wearing a pink dragon fur.
Of course, it's a pink dragon. I prefer green, red, and blue, but pink, it kind of depends.
Dude subdues the puncher, as others join in to take shots and restrain him.
Did I just incriminate myself? I gotta be careful with what I say.
Hey, no, Joe, no, Joe, stop!
I told you.
Joe,
She's safe now. Put that down and let's go.
Joe.
Okay, yeah. Is the abuser the guy that's yelling like viciously? No, put that motherfucker down. I'm just saying. No, if it were up to me, well, I don't want to say how far I'd be willing to go, but if someone's trying to fuck with me or any people that are close to me, no, you're gonna get the full force of my being.
It's reported that after getting the better of the woman beater, one of the furries sat on the man's body to keep him restrained as nearby animal assistants called police. The immense weight of the furry subdued.
Immense weight. They don't even look that big, unless, of course, the suit itself weighs a lot. Once again, I don't have a suit, so I wouldn't know what it's actually like.
The attacker for the time, and the woman who was assaulted drove off before police came.
I was able to grab him by the back, pull him out of the vehicle, and put him onto the ground.
The guy who had gotten his ass beaten by a group of furries was
No, imagine getting your ass beat by furries. How embarrassing. How embarrassing is that? The butt of the internet, literally. No, frickin' bottom of the barrel right here.
later identified as 22-year-old Dimitri Hardnett, and he was arrested and charged with domestic violence after being taken to the Santa Clara County Jail. It was later determined the woman that the furry saved was this guy's girlfriend, though the matter of the dispute and what caused it, I have no idea. I think this is just some piece of shit that thinks it's okay to beat on a woman if you get in a disagreement. Well, motherfucker, why don't you get beat up by some goddamn furries again? Whatever the case, if you decide to be a piece of shit woman beater, you better not do it in front of the furries, because if you do, these guys will give you a humiliating reality check.
That's some humanity.
Yeah, once again, imagine getting taken down by furries of all things. Yes, if you're gonna make it on the internet, you need to be at least a little self-deprecating. Come on.
As well. I mean, I think it's also...
This guy's... I mean, this guy's suit is a little weird. This one's... It's cute in a very particular way, but it's also very weird.
It's sort of a natural thing to just want...
Just so you guys are aware, my standards are actually... Well, I don't know how to describe my standards when it comes to something like this, but they're higher than you think.
Help somebody in need.
The Roblox developer...
All right, well, I guess that's it for that. If we want to... This is a short video. Not too big, not too special. That was a interesting... No, just... Good lord. If you get taken down by furries, no, you pretty much stoop to the lowest low that you can possibly imagine. No, I genuinely want to make a video about how I feel regarding the community, because quite honestly, I don't like how it's portrayed by others, and I don't like how they portray themselves, if that makes any sense. Hopefully I'll be able to one day make a video about it, but right now I just want to make sure that I get the stuff that I want to make out, and well, that's it. That'll be it for this brief little reaction. It's just something that I wanted to react to, because I knew that eventually I want to talk about the community. But right now, this is just a little preliminary, I guess, the testing ground. So hopefully once my channel starts going places, then I'll be able to voice my grievances. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.